Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a daytime smoky eye. Super simple, super easy, so just keep watching. Starting out with my face and eyebrows done, I'm going to put my eyelid primer on. This is the e.l.f. primer, and I'm going to be putting it on the top of my eyelids and also underneath the lash line. Next, I'm taking my Sigma fluffy brush. This is my favorite crease brush. It blends everything so wonderfully. And I'm going to be placing this medium warm brown in my crease and just softening it up. This is going to be my crease color slash transition color, so it's going to just look really soft and very, very diffused. Next, I'll be taking my MAC 217 brush, which is just a little bit smaller than that brush we just used, and I'm going to take a shade that's one shade darker than what I just used, and I'm going to put this on the crease, focusing it on the very outer part of it. So I'm just going to go back and forth just like I did before, but I'm going to also focus most of the product on the very outer corner to kind of create a little bit more depth. Also, if you turn your brush sideways like this, it will help the blending process and it'll be so much easier. Next, I'm taking this kind of darker chocolate brown, and I'm going to put this on my lid with a flat brush. I'm patting it on just to pack the color on there, and just kind of leaving it right below my crease. And then I'm going to take my fluffy brush again and just blend it out and blur the edges, just so it's a nice easy transition into the other two colors. Now, after we blended that, we kind of picked up some of the other product, so I'm just going back and reinforcing that darker shade into my outer half of my crease. It's also pretty important to remember to use a pretty light hand when working around the edges. You want it to look really soft and diffused, you don't want it to be super harsh, so a light hand is definitely key. Next, I'm taking a more precise pencil brush, and I'm taking that dark brown and putting it on the lower lash line, and then I'll be smoking it out after I'm done applying this. But at the very ends, as you can see right here, I'm going to carry it up into the outer half of my eyelid on the top, so it kind of connects and it doesn't look like it's just a random placement of color. Next, I'm taking that 217 brush again, and I'm just going to smoke out the bottom lash line. This is probably the most important step in the lower lash line. This is just going to give it a little bit more of a diffused look underneath the eye, and it's going to soften it up a lot more. Now, to clean up my under eye area, I'm taking the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20, and then just blending it out with my Real Techniques brush. Set that concealer, and also to prevent creasing, I'm going to take this NYX blotting powder and go right over it. And without picking up any more product, I'm just going to run this brush right along the lower lash line one more time and just give it a nice good blend. Next, I'm taking this bronzy gold eyeshadow by MAC, and it's called Woodwinked, and I'm just taking my finger and patting it onto my lid right over everything. Now, to add even more depth to my eye, I'm taking this color Espresso from the Lorac Pro palette, and I'm taking this fluffy pencil brush, and I'm focusing it right on the outer V. This is going to make my eyes appear a little bit more round, and this is what's going to give the look a little bit more smokiness to it. Of course, there is no such thing as blending too much, so I'm taking my MAC 217 and just going over the edges one more time. Now, since I used mostly matte shades, I'm taking this frosty light color from my Naked Basics palette and just putting this on the brow bone, and I'm going to also put it on the inner corner of the eye. Now, I didn't want to add a wing today, so I'm taking some black eyeshadow and I'm defining the top lash line. I'm just going over it very messily and not precise whatsoever, but I'm just making sure I get it as close to my lash line and kind of just blending upwards. I want it to look very, very smoked out and very soft. take that same pencil brush and just kind of smoke it out even more. I just applied mascara to my top and bottom lashes, and then I put a nude liner in my waterline just to open it up since it is a daytime smoky look. I think if you put black, it would close your eyes up and it wouldn't really be wearable throughout the day. So that is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.